Markets will reward companies that are able to sustain their gross margins and to generate free cash flow. And to do that, companies need to have strong pricing power. They need to be in a strong position from a competitive standpoint. We see broadly 4 thematic areas that we think will drive market in sustainability related investments in 2024. So one is, unsurprisingly, the energy transition. The drive towards net zero remains very strong, both at the policy level and in terms of investment that governments have been undertaking in this area. So we think that sectors connected to electrification or battery and storage, or also circular economy and recycling, will remain very strong and will remain of interest for sustainability-minded investors. A second area where we see potential is that of healthcare and education, because it's connected to a secular trend, which is that of aging, and so we think that trend remains relevant, remains valid, and those sectors will benefit. Digitalization is an area where we also think there will be interest, both connected to the latest development that we all know about in terms of AI, but also more generally cybersecurity and data center and data management will be areas where we think there will be interest. And then lastly, this is something that is not new, but we think will continue, a trend towards reshoring, so potential investment opportunities from the complicated geopolitical context that we are navigating, and then we have been navigating ever since 2020. We think that will continue. We always focus on quality when selecting investment opportunities, but in a situation of economic slowdown, we think quality becomes even more important as a focus. Markets will reward companies that are able to sustain their gross margins and to generate free cash flow. And to do that, companies need to have strong pricing power. They need to be in a strong position from a competitive standpoint. And of course, they need to have very solid balance sheets that can help them redistribute that cash in form of M&A, for example, or to expand their activities, or as dividends paid back to shareholders. So we think that those are the KPIs the markets will reward the most, and they also are indication of quality that we will keep focusing on.